he healed off of that. That's crazy. He healed off that. He survived that. Even he knew that was bullshit. Like, that pissed me off. Okay. 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 What? That's alright, bro. Come on. Bullshit. You're getting hella outplayed. And getting Obama bailouts if I ever seen it. Of course. It was AoE, of course. Okay. I fucked up. I forgot about the thing. Oh, boy. Dead. Oh, what? Oh boy. Oh. Come on! Oh, come on! Oh! That's bullshit. Get me out of this. Come on. Bitch! It's a new pope! I'm slaying this demon for this nigga! Ah! That's for the new pope! I dedicated to you! The American Pope! Mickey once again! No devil shall prosper on my stream. 2K can't do that. 2K can't give me that level of satisfaction. Fuck my GM. Give me a hug, nigga. We won. We fucking won. I'm going to the gym. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not yelling at you. We won. We won.
Seeing as you
I was going to the gym.
Sub money,
we go for a walk now. Me and you could go for a walk.
Aquatic mind, that is her pussy.
Yeah, cloud up, cloud up, cloud up.
Appreciate the fun.
American Pope. That's funny. He put the American flag in the chat.
Thank you for gifting.
We're fucking done, man. We're done. Ah!
Inner city youths like that untamed Savage Shadow the Hedgehog.
All right, buddy.
Scarecrow's
Big
fear
Elden
toxin
Lord.
has shown us that you want
It's the big Elden Lord. Let's go.
And if
Yo,
you
shout out to
bitch, you do it again.
shout out to Web Slinging for gifting the subs. Appreciate it. That was a very disingenuous victory. Give him a dishonorable discharge. That's real
Someone
shit.
gifted
That's
5
real
or more
shit.
subs to the chat. That makes me want to run.
Shout out to Cameron with the gifted subs in the chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. We made it, chat. I don't give a fuck what's going on in this story because this story goofy anyway, bro. This story goofy. The Empire fell. That's right. Big Jedi. I am a Grandmaster Jedi. I am a Grandmaster Jedi. A lot of y'all forgot about that. The Grandmaster Jedi Elden Lord Puppet Master Berserker. Real shit. That's real shit. That's real shit. Real shit. The Grandmaster Jedi Puppet Master Elden Lord Berserker. I did that for the Pope. I did that for the fucking Pope. Yo, shout out to Just Lester with the super chat. Appreciate
Your
it.
donation will go towards a new pair of running shoes.
What the hell is
It
this
goes to
shit?
get away from my stalker. Her
Reminisce.
name is Amy.
Reminisce
She's an
over the
annoying
battle and shit.
quasi-conspiracy spreading illiterate smut.
Is this just post-game content? Can we get Dark Souls 3? Fuck that game, bro. Elden Ring Night Rain is coming out. That's the next Souls game we playing. Elden Ring will be out. I'm sure you'll see me and Ethos running that shit. I'm sure you'll see me and him playing that shit, bro. Man, who gives a fuck, bro? I'm out, dude. I'm fucking out. I beat the game. Who cares? Exit. Exit. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wait. It's time, chat. It's time. I'm almost done, buddy. 1 second. Why can I not find it? It's no extended joint. Did they delete the shit off YouTube? That's extended. Let's say. Oh, there it is. Oh, 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 oh. Oh.
Y'all tried to count me out, nigga! I ain't forgot about that shit! Y'all niggas think I forgot, nigga. I ain't forgot about none of that shit.
I gotta do that again.
Y'all tried to count me out, nigga. I ain't forgot about that shit. Y'all niggas think I forgot, nigga. I ain't forgot about none of that shit.
They counted me out. They told me I need to reset my whole build. They said I needed to use all the items and potions. I said, no, nigga. You need all the items and potions. You need to watch the Rad Brad. You need to watch guys. You need to sit in the Discord and let a nigga hold your hand while you play these games. Over here, we struggle. So when you get the win, it feels that much better. 2K niggas don't never understand. It's not for you to understand. You buy VC to make the game easier. I embrace the struggle. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I slayed another demon in Khazan, the first Berserker. I will now go by Elden Lord, Grand Jedi Master, Puppet Master. Am I forgetting something else? The first Berserker, nigga. Let's talk about this game. Khazan, the first Berserker. It's a Souls-like game with a mix of, it's like Elden Ring meets Neo meets Sekiro meets Devil May Cry, because it's got a combo system in here. Y'all saw me doing some crazy, I had to do a crazy combo to beat the devil. The final boss fight in this game, you had to fight Ronald Reagan, and ladies and gentlemen, I won. Now, he tried to spread his giant crack rock on me, but it didn't work. And here's what I have to say at the end of Berserk. I think the first half of this game is stronger than the second half. This is a good game that I would recommend. But with so many, if it was a light year, I'd say cop right away. But because it's so many games to play and the budgets are tight for a lot of people, especially PS4 niggas, I'm gonna probably say maybe wait for a price drop. Not 20, maybe like 40, unless you want to wait, like a Steam sale. And the reason being is I think the first half of this game is much stronger than the second half. What I mean is, I really love the first half of this game. The levels were vibrant, they were tight, they were concise. It had just enough enemies on the map, and at the end, you fought a boss. It felt like the game was really strongly paced.
Super chat. Your donation will be used responsibly.
Hold on one second.
To pay off the Gotham PD to look.
Shout out to Brandon with the super chat. I appreciate you. The game was very strongly paced.
Trained 4 little boys in the Batcave.
But the second half of the game, I felt like it really fell apart. The game went from being these linear levels to being semi-open world. The levels just kept, especially the last 3 or 4 levels, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it didn't add anything except for shitty platforming sections. This is a game that doesn't have a jump button. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your character cannot jump in this game, but they added platforming all throughout the second half of the game. And I think also what made the second half drag for me is not only did the levels get bigger, but they never introduced any new enemies. All the enemies in the first half of the game are the same exact ones pretty much in the second half of the game, with the exception of maybe like 1 or 2. So it felt like they just kind of padded the game. This game didn't need to be 60 to 80 hours. I think a strong 20 to 30 would have been fine. But what I will say is I enjoyed all the boss fights. I was stressed out, but they were very good boss fights. These are some of the best boss fights I've seen in a Souls game. I think just the second half of the game with the level design, they didn't really know what to do with it. Especially because the second half of the game, it was nothing. It went from vibrant to gray and dark. Every level was just gray and dark. So for me, it felt like it overstayed its welcome because I didn't really want to explore these levels. But what I will say, the best way to describe Khazan, the first Berserker, is Nexon's got one. I think this is a strong foundation. I think if they do a sequel and they clean up some of this stuff that I'm talking about, this could be a Game of the Year contender. I don't think it's quite yet there. Actually, matter of fact,
I'll need those to get away from my stalker.
Here's another reason why I don't think it's quite there.
She's an annoying quasi-conspiracy.
Shout out to whoever just
smut.
dropped the donation or the sub. Another reason I think it's not quite there is the story just not interesting. For those unaware, this game takes place in the Dungeons online fighter universe. There's another game called DNF Duel that takes place in the same universe that came out last year. It's a very niche genre. I think they could have did a better job explaining the world. I feel like this game assumes you're a fan of this universe, and I think they could have did a better job of breaking that all down. If they clean these up, I think this can be a Game of the Year contender. But I think right now, based off of what it's also MMO, Never played it, but it's not that big. I know that much. What I will say is, I'm comfortable giving this game an 8 out of 10. I'm okay with giving it's a solid game. If you want to argue game of the year contender, go ahead. Feel free. I'm sure Sicky will, but I don't think so. I think a solid 8 is cool. Because the game is optimized. All the boss fights were fire. The first half of the level design was really good. The music was fire. Especially against that one spamming magic chick. The music in that boss fight was great. Most stressful boss? That last boss was fucking stressful. I had to fight the devil, Ronald Reagan himself. He literally pulled out a crack rock. So that's my final verdict on it. And with that being said, Khazan, the first Berserker, getting an 8 out of 10. It's time to thank him for serving time on my hard drive.
Thanks for resubscribing.
By doing you know
There
what.
should be enough money for TBH to
It's
cover
time
Dr. Eggman.
to do an honorable uninstall.
I don't know
Thank
why
you,
anyone
Khazan,
follows this stream when
the
you could
first
be
Berserker,
stalking. I mean, following
for your service on my hard drive. Now, I want to wrap this conversation up by saying, was the game immersive? Not as immersive as 2K. I want to wrap this conversation up by saying, a lot of you niggas sit in the chat and you were backseating. Let's pull up the achievements. Backseaters. According to the achievements, most of you did not get to the second half of the game. Look, this is literally right here. That's where the skills gap starts. 30, 30, 30, 20. It gets even lower. 20, 25, 20, 26, 24, 24. 11% of you. What? Read this achievement, chat. 11% of people who played the first Berserker beat the game without using a summon. Let me rephrase. Only 11% of you pro gamers beat this game without a fucking summon. You guys are fucking frauds. You need to pop a potion. You need to use the anti-venom. No, you need a potion, nigga. You need the anti-venom. You need a YouTube guide. This is not that kind of playthrough. I'm a real gamer. So shout out to everybody in the 11%. I appreciate everybody coming through to the stream. I'm about to toss it to somebody. Yeah, y'all like that sound? You fucking frauds. Only 11%.